Hello guys, and welcome back to Reading Club. So today I'm going to read you My Weird School. Miss Holly is Too Jolly, Chapter 9 and Chapter 10. Chapter 9, The Most Horrible Thing in the History of the World. A couple of days later, around 2 o'clock, we came into the all-purpose room for rehearsal. Miss Holly was wearing a Santa Claus hat and beard. She's weird. "Habarigani," she said. "What the heck does that mean?" I asked. "That means, what's the news in Swahili," said Miss Holly. "You say it during Kwanzaa." It was a week before the big holiday pageant, and we had to rehearse every day. There was a lot of work to do. We had Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa songs to learn, lines to memorize, and entrances and exits to practice. Me and Ryan and Michael had to learn how to move the scenery and props around and work the spotlight too. At the end of the pageant, it would be our job to lower Santa Claus, Mr. Claus of course, and his sleigh down from the ceiling with ropes. That was going to be cool. Miss Holly said that because we were Elvises, we could sing Hound Dog, even though it didn't have anything to do with the holidays. Mr. Loring, our music teacher, played piano for all the songs. Miss Holly played her guitar. Emily got to sing a solo. She is a big crybaby, but she has a pretty good voice. And Miss Holly let her sing the Dreidel song. Emily was practicing it when I came up with the most brilliant idea in the history of the world. "Since she's singing a song about a dreidel," I said to Miss Holly, "maybe she should spin around too." "Great idea, AJ," said Miss Holly. "I'm in the Gifted and Talented program, and I'm constantly coming up with genius ideas. I should get the Nobel Prize for that one." At the end of rehearsal, Miss Holly told us how proud she was. She said the holiday pageant was going to be great. Miss Holly was so pleased that she told us she was going to invite Dr. Carbos, the president of the Board of Education, to come and see the show. Wow, if the principal is the king of the school, the president of the Board of Education must be like the king of the world. We rehearsed until 3 o'clock, when it was time for dismissal. Then we lined up outside the doorway in ABC order. That's when Andrea turned around and whispered in my ear, "Hey, Arlo, look up." I looked up. It was that mistletoe stuff. It was hanging from the doorway right over our heads. How did it get up there? I remembered what Miss Holly told us about mistletoe. If two people are under it, they're supposed to kiss. Andrea was standing there with her lips all puckered up like she was trying to whistle. "Ew, yuck, disgusting. What is her problem?" No way was I going to kiss Andrea. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I had to think fast. I looked around to see if Ryan and Michael were watching. "You have to kiss me, Arlo," Andrea whispered. "I do not." "Do. No way." "Yes way." "Not in my lifetime." "It's the rule, Arlo." "Says who?" "If you don't kiss me, you'll be in trouble, Arlo." "I'd rather be in trouble than kiss Andrea. I'd rather be run over by a herd of buffalo than kiss Andrea. I'd rather have an elevator fall on my head than kiss Andrea. I'd rather die." I didn't get the chance to finish my thought because at that very moment, the most horrible thing in the history of the world happened. Andrea kissed me. Oh, on the lips. I thought I was going to throw up. Quickly, I whipped my lips off. I whipped off my lips. My lips stayed on, but I wiped them off. What I'm trying to say is I didn't want to be infected by Andrea's disgusting cooties. I just hope nobody saw what happened. "Ooh," Ryan said. "Andrea and AJ just kissed. They must be in love." "When are you going to get married?" asked Michael. "If those guys weren't my best friends, I would hate them." Chapter 10, My Genius Idea. My life was over. I ran home so fast I could have won a gold medal in the Olympics. Now that Andrea had kissed me, going back to school was out of the question. I could never show my face there again. Ryan and Michael would never let me hear the end of it. That's when I got a genius idea. I could get plastic surgery. My friend Billy, who lives around the corner, told me that some lady in France got a face transplant. The doctor just took somebody else's face and put it on her head. Cool. I could do that. I could get a new face and go back to school. Nobody would know it was me. But getting a face transplant sounded disgusting, and my parents probably wouldn't get me one anyway. They wouldn't even get me a new Striker Smith action figure to replace the one Ryan threw out the bus window. No way were they going to get me a new face. Now that Andrea had kissed me, I had no other choice. I had to move to Antarctica, where no human being would ever see me again. I would live with the penguins. Penguins are cool, and they wouldn't care that Andrea kissed me. Can you drive me to Antarctica? I asked my mother after school. I need to go live with the penguins for the rest of my life. Sure, she replied, but first we have to go to the pet store. Oh, I completely forgot. We were all out of fish food. My chore at home was to take care of our fish. Mama told me first thing in the morning that after school we were going to the pet store to get fish food. Mom says I have to do chores like feeding her fish because doing chores makes you a responsible person. That makes no sense at all. I'm already a responsible person. Anytime something goes wrong, everybody says I'm responsible. So we drove to the pet store. They have all kinds of animals up there. They even have Christmas presents for pets. People actually give gifts to their dogs. Dog owners are weird. You have to be real careful with fish. You have to feed them, clean their tank, and make sure the filter is working. I found the fish food and got in line with my mom to pay for it. There was a little sign in front of the cash register that said, "Did you forget anything?" Did I forget anything? That's when I suddenly remembered what I forgot. I forgot all about the secret Santa present I was supposed to get for Emily. Oh man, if I didn't bring in a secret Santa present for Emily, I wouldn't get a present from my secret Santa. And I love getting presents. I had to go back to school. If I went to Antarctica, I wouldn't get my secret Santa present. Mom, I asked, can you drive me to the mall after this? I thought you wanted me to drive you to Antarctica. I changed my mind. I said, I need to go to a smelly perfume store to get a secret Santa present for Emily. Mom was really mad. The stores are all crowded before Christmas and the traffic is really bad. She said she didn't have time to take me to the smelly perfume store. That's when I got another one of my genius ideas. I could get Emily a present right there at the pet store. They sell goldfish for just 10 cents. I could get Emily a couple of goldfish. They would make a way cooler present than smelly perfume. And I wouldn't have to waste a lot of my money buying smelly perfume for that crybaby Emily, who I don't even like. The lady behind the counter even said she'd put the goldfish in a plastic bag filled with water and wrap it up inside a box. Haha, I'm a genius. That's why I'm in the Gifted and Talented program. So that's the end of this channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please click many likes and subscribe Reading Club. So I'll come back later with a new and improved channel. Bye everybody, see you later.